Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. This is Walter, my Volkswagen ID.3, and I have this car for over 2 years. And not 2 weeks ago I got over-the-air update 3.0. The video about that is up here. He's right, you know. I named my ID.3 after Walter White from the TV series Breaking Bad, because the character is sometimes very nice and good and sometimes is very bad. And my ID.3, in some things he's very good and some things are very bad. The good side is driving. Driving my ID.3 is just amazing. I love it so much. It's so comfortable, it's so stable, it's quiet in here. The steering is precise, not too hard, not too soft. So stable even at high speeds. It doesn't go in directions or something. And just the overall drive is so comfortable to go to work or to go long distance. I love it so much. But the software is something different. Since ID software 2.1, which my ID.3 got in January of 2021, the experience with the car was mostly good. And I had some minor quirks, some minor things not working, but overall it was okay. But since 3.0, for the last 2 weeks, almost every day I have a problem. Not everything about 3.0 is bad, of course. There are a few things that are really good. For me, it's amazing to have state of charge in the instrument cluster that wasn't there before. It's awesome, it's appreciated, it's really helpful. And if you have a new car, which I don't have, you have extra sensors in the front and in the back, and with that you can then have travel assist with swarm data. That means that you can drive somewhere where there is no line, but the car knows from the cloud, hey, it's okay, you have to be on the right and where exactly. And also you can do auto lane change with those, and you have Park Assist Plus now, where the car can park itself or remember parking, memory parking at home. And the app got better with 3.0 as well. Now in the app you can see where your car is, the location of the car. If it's not driving, you can see if it's locked or not, if there are windows open or if the doors are open, and that's really good. The booting process overall got a bit better. Some systems are up and running a bit faster, but the whole process till everything is running takes the same time. What I see is that the booting process still has some problems, that some things are not loaded properly. Of course, what's annoying now is the welcome screen that can't go away. Before you had a little online offline mode thing and it went away after a few seconds, and with OBD11 you could switch it that it's gone in a second, so gone right away. But this doesn't go away until you say okay, because you have to select who's driving, and that's annoying. Now let's get to the problems that I had with the car. It's almost every day. The first problem I have is with the climate. Twice in 2 weeks I had the problem that I cannot press the climate button. I press it, nothing is coming up. I have to press here on the screen, then it comes up, and then I can't change anything. Everything I press, it doesn't work. I can't do anything, and for that I have to restart the infotainment system, long press on the on-off button, then it works. But the biggest problems I had also twice already was that my steering wheel heater has the setting when it's cold, it should be on low when I get into the car, and my seat heating on high, and that works. And with 2.0 that was just perfect. But now sometimes it's at 2, so at medium, not at low, and that's okay, I can switch it, but twice since I have 3.0 it happened that I can't turn the steering wheel heater off. Even after restarting the infotainment system, it's still there. I can't turn it on. The steering wheel is cooking and I'm driving 30 minutes from work home and it's hot and I can't turn it off. It has to be off the car for 15 minutes and then when I get back in it can work again, but it happened already twice. And the last thing that happens every day is the drive mode. I have individual drive mode because I want everything in comfort except for my adaptive cruise control. I like it in adaptive cruise control to set it to eco. That means that when there's a change in speed or I'm accelerating after a light or something with a cruise control, it does it smoothly. It doesn't slam on the power or brake like crazy when it has to slow down. And I love to have it in eco. And right now you can see it here. I don't have the setting for it. In individual, it doesn't show me the setting ACC that I can put it in eco. And when I drive, it is not in eco, it's in comfort. And then it accelerates strong and it brakes strong when there is a change in speed. And I like it in eco because it's comfortable and that's very annoying. The good thing is when I turn off the car, get out of the seat, come back in, start it again, so it takes 10 seconds, then most of the time it's then there. Let's see if it works now. So put it in gear, then in park, unbuckle, get the message, and now press the brake, ignition is on, I go into drive mode, individual, and there it is, ACC Eco, and it works. Another big problem that I have is with Android Auto. Before in 2.3, 2.4, there were problems that it didn't connect well or I couldn't change the volume or something. But usually 99% of the time I just unplugged it, plugged it back in, or I restarted the infotainment system and then it worked. But now, if it's not working, it's not working. I have to stop, get out of the car like before with the steering wheel heater because I plug it in, nothing is working. I try to connect and then it says I'm trying to connect to Android Auto. Nothing happens. I can't, it doesn't matter what I do, unplug, plug back in, turn the infotainment system off. It just does it for 5 minutes or so and then there's an error message. And I've seen that on an Id.3 press car that I had with 3.0 last year in June or May, I can't remember. It was the same thing there. So it is a 3.0 problem. But I also know that in 3.1 and 3.2, where I drove with an ID.5 GTX to Copenhagen, again, video here, we drove 3,200 kilometers or so with the car and there was no problem with that. Of course, there's nothing I can do about these problems right now. I have to wait for 3.1 and this most likely will come with an over-the-air update as well. I don't know when, I'm hoping in the next few months, but I'm guessing more summer or even later. So I have to live with this. I hope that you have less problems with 3.0 than I do. I really hope so. So, of course I will make a video when 3.1 will arrive, so subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon link and YouTube channel membership here on YouTube as well, if you prefer that. And don't forget, if you're a German viewer, I have Battery Life.de, another channel where I make the exact same video just in German. And I have a Behind the Battery channel where I show how I do things and just behind the scenes of the channel. And of course there's a playlist if you want to see more about the Volkswagen ID.3 or other cars I have tested. Almost 40 electric cars so far. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye. Yeah, that's the downside when you film right next to train tracks. Loud. And up there is a church that rings every 15 minutes, or bells. And today is even Sunday, so there's church going on, so the whole time.